Hello, only a few days until Christmas now, and this is the last of my potatoes. This is a 10-inch pot with one Winston seed potato in it. I'm going to dovetail some video in now to tell the story of this potato, but very basically it was sown the back end of May, probably June. The expectation was to try and grow it through until Christmas, move it into a greenhouse. But as the autumn weather came in and the winter weather came in, the tops died off. So I think this potato, I think they took the top off this about 3 months ago. So the potatoes in this pot have been in this pot standing, doing nothing for about 3 months. But anyway, let me dovetail this other piece of video in, then we'll come back to this. Hello, this is a repeat of an experiment I did last year, a successful experiment I did last year, and that's to store some early seed potatoes in the fridge. This is a fridge drawer, to delay the chitting of those seed potatoes, and then to sow them much later in the year than they would normally be sown. So we're now in the middle of May, and the seed potatoes that I purchased quite a few months ago are now growing on strongly, but these guys are still asleep in the fridge. This is an example of what one looks like now and what it would have looked like had I sown it all those months ago. I'll just take this off the table. Now this is a seed potato. This is Winston, one of my favourites. Always does well for me, Winston. So what we're looking to do is sow these guys and perhaps have potatoes for Christmas. Okay, I don't know if you can tell, but these guys are even trying to throw a few roots down, look, as well as chits. So what I want to do now, that's it. I think I've told you what the plan of attack is. These guys are going back in the fridge in probably 2, 3, 4, 5 weeks time, depending on the weather. Now the other potatoes are doing in the pots. We'll take these guys out of the fridge, we'll warm them up a wee bit, we'll get them in the pots and we'll get them growing. Okay, so you're up to speed now. This was my attempt to grow a potato through until Christmas, and we're going to drop this pot now and see what Winston's got. I think it will be a stretch of the imagination, a bit of a swizz really, if I was to call these Christmas potatoes, because they haven't been growing for the last 3 months or so. They've just been sitting in this pot waiting for me to upturn it, and that's what we're going to do now. So let's see what Winston's got. Let's drop the pot, see what he's got. Well, I can see a couple. I don't know whether you can, but I can. Now then, this pot has already delivered potatoes this year, and this compost has been used once this year. And when the potatoes that this pot delivered were taken out, this Winston potato was planted. Okay, so this is the second crop from this pot in this one growing year, and already I'm happy. We haven't got a lot. And what I think I'll do actually, now I see what we've got, I don't think I'll be eating these at Christmas. I think I'll sort some out and keep them as seed potatoes. What do you think? What do you think? How's that look? I think there's a pound of potatoes there. I think there is. Molly, what do you think? A pound of potatoes? Tell you what, let's go and get the scales. We'll do a weigh-in. Okay, last weigh-in of the year, Mol. Don't you be nicking any. Okay, I've got the scales. Let's see if we can get them level in this barrow, and then we'll do a weigh-in. Hold on. Put these gloves back on again, Mol. This compost, by the way, I'll just go on top of a raised bed now, and it'll stay there till next year till we use it again. It's going nowhere, other than back in the pot again next year. Right. Let's pop that there, Mol. Let's see what these scales look like. We'll have to go around the other side of the camera for this. Just hold on, Mol. Well, that looks okay to me, but whether it is or not, I'll zoom you in once I get these guys on. What did I say? About a pound. That one's for you, Mol. Ah, not yet. Not yet. You know Molly likes her potatoes. Well, you do if you're a regular of mine. Right. Did we get that pound? Oh, Mol, hold on, wait a minute. Yeah, we've got that pound, Molly. That'll do us, mate. I'll just zoom this camera in to make sure we're getting this. How's that? You've got that pound now, haven't you? Right. I'll zoom back out again. Wait, look at that. Size of that guy. So it's a good indication you've got decent compost when you've got worms living in it, right? I'll zoom this out again. I'll give Molly this small potato, see if you can see her eating it. Did I promise you a potato, Molly? I did, didn't I? I'll just give you this very small one. Let me see. And then what we're going to do is, we're going to go indoors and we're going to do a little song and dance. I've got a couple of elf suits for me and you to put on. Then we'll do a bit of a song and dance for Christmas, and we'll wish all our subscribers a Merry Christmas. How's that sound? Are you up for it? She's up for it, trust me. Okay, so let's go and finish this video off.
Mm-hmm.